What's good, internet? MockRock here, and whatever happened to Pit? You know, Pit, the straightforward but generally solid character that everyone agreed was fairly good?
Pit and Dark Pit, I think, are really good, and people don't really capitalize on how good Pit and Dark Pit actually are.
He's a good character, his jabs are solid.
He actually has so many things about him that make him, like, an excellent character.
Pit's a really good character. I'd say he's at least top 15.
Naro did say that he will be a top 15 character for sure now.
Okay, so obviously a character losing one time doesn't prove anything to anyone, and frankly I think the whole idea of using results to create a tier list is just unbelievably stupid, but that's a topic for a different video. Still, nothing like a Ganon side when you want a visual metaphor for just how far someone's fallen out of the metagame. But why exactly did this happen? Let's start by looking at what got so many people optimistic about Pit in the first place. His neutral game. How do I put this? You ever have a friend who was like pretty good at painting? I mean, they weren't mind-blowing or anything, they weren't gonna open up a thriving art gallery, they were just pretty good. And you know this, and everyone around them knows it, but they don't know it, and maybe they're a bit down. Maybe they don't really have any other talents, maybe they don't have all that much of anything going for them at the moment, so every time they show you their work, every single time you rant and you rave about how good it is, what an artist they are, and they walk away with just a hint of a smile and the possibility that today is gonna be a brighter day. Even though you know several people in the area who are just dramatically better at painting, and you've seen a lot of pictures from Facebook friends that are easily comparable, and if they'd gotten just one more balance patch, they'd probably outperform. God damn it, drop the analogy. Yeah, anyways, that's Pit's neutral. Damage, percentage, that number up the bottom of the screen that generally determines when you're gonna die. Pit has an above average neutral, sure, but man is it necessary because he's gonna have to win it a lot in order to get that number up. Pit suffers from an extreme lack of combo potential compared to most of the roster, which can be really nailed down to just a few combo starters. He's got his neutral air as a go-to, and oh my god, what is that hitbox? No, it's fine, man, keep going. No, you're almost there. You've almost got it, just a little bit more. Okay, fine, neutral air has some issues, but hey, everyone talks about his great dash attack, right? Oh, yeah. Awesome, really nailed it, buddy. Okay, well, I know down tilt is a pretty common combo starter. It's even worse than dash attack. That's honestly almost impressive. Yeah, your only realistic combo starters are your throws and kind of forward air and down air, and most of what you get out of them is still quite limited. And look, as rare as Pit players are, I know I'm not the only one on the planet, and his big mug tastefully plastered on the thumbnail is gonna siphon at least a couple of you out of the woodwork. And since you do play an obscure Smash 4 character, I know you want to talk about footstool stuff. I just know you do. You're itching for it. I'm sorry, but this just isn't that practical in the grand scheme of things. Compared to a lot of footstool tech, the spacing and timing is very specific, and it doesn't help that you have some of the worst airspeed in the entire game to try and follow DI with. A lot of character metas have started to integrate footstools fairly heavily into their game plans, but this just doesn't tend to be the case with Pit players. And now we get to killing, the ultimate goal of any fighting game, and once again turn to Pit's trusty dash attack to save the day! Excuse me? Alright, stop. Let's get this straight. Dash attack doesn't combo. Dash attack doesn't kill. The move that everyone hails as Pit's saving grace, his incredible tool, does virtually nothing.
Oh, actually, MockRock, it pops them into the air and gives you the chance for mix-ups.
Combos are better than mix-ups! Kill moves are better than mix-ups! Stop calling this move good! Then we get to forward throw, which is a pretty solid option for taking stocks, but realistically is a peg down from the best throws aiming to do the same thing. His smash attacks get some praise as well, and I'll agree with some of it because they've all got good speed and range, but they've also got some pretty severe flaws. We've also got back air, which is frame 10 and only kills at the tip, forward tilt, which is active for several frames but otherwise pretty unremarkable, and some other aerials, which are all quite weak, and this, but you don't use this. It's a cliche for sure, but I can't really talk about Pit without using the word honest. Which on paper is fine, but the thing is, this makes Pit an honest character in a dishonest game. Smash 4 has become notorious for extremely early kill setups, platform shenanigans, and other general jank that Pit simply can't keep pace with. The absolute closest thing to a scary tool Pit has would be his arrows, which just aren't really. It's like in Spider-Man 3 when they really wanted us to believe Peter was on the dark side now because he flicked his hair around a bit and we all just kind of went, oh, yeah, sure, that's really evil. Really evil. Yeah, of course you can turn on a combo video and watch those sick snipes, but in general gameplay, you're usually just gonna see a lot of air dodges. Let's put it this way. Even if Pit had the absolute best neutral in the entire game, and was always guaranteed to win it at least one more time than his opponent, he'd still probably end up doing less damage overall. Meaning that he reached a kill percent earlier than the other guy, and then when he finally does catch up, he can't kill them. These simply aren't problems most characters have, and it's absolutely plagued Pit over the lifetime of Smash 4 as the rest of the roster gets scarier and scarier with each touch. Look, is Pit the worst character ever in Smash? No, not at all. There are some pretty relevant matchups he's quite solid in, and hell, one of the top players in my region does some very cool stuff with him. But still, considering he began the game with top 15 aspirations and is gonna end it with his most prominent player tossing him aside, it's been quite the fall from grace for the little guy. Pit lives in a game where limit breaks exist, and Aura Sphere, and Checkmate, and being bitch slapped by a crown, and this for some reason, but oh, we'll get to you. It's sad to say for fans of this character, but a solid set of fundamentals just didn't turn out to cut it in this environment, replaced by the explosive nature that makes Smash 4 so infuriating and fun to play. And that's what happened to Pit. Thanks for watching, everyone! If you liked it, hey, why not leave a like, and let me know if there's someone else you'd like to see covered in a similar way in the future. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Mr. MockRock if you want to see what I'm up to, and, as always, keep on pushing buttons and stuff. Later, people! Wei Shan is the worst character in Icons. I love Wei Shan. I hate Wei Shan. Wei Shan is the best thing ever to happen to Icons.